I knew what K-Fighting was, MMA was, but they interviewed me. I fought in Maidstone, Kent, a show called Better Brawlers.
Okay.
And only had about a week to train. Obviously, I was about 80-something kilos, and I didn't have a clue what. They asked me into what's your BJJ like, Brazilian. I didn't have a clue what it was. But I went in, basically, lasted 10 minutes with no any kind of training, hold my ground, basically, and in the third round, I couldn't carry on. So, and after that, obviously, I disappeared for a while for personal reasons, because I was away somewhere, and came back, trained hard, and went for the UCMMA contender title, which is I won it 3 rounds, 15 minutes comfortably. Then I went to from there, basically. Obviously, Gary Banks, I have to thank him a lot for everything he done for me, and his wife Tracy Bank as well. So I represent SWS Fight Club. So I've been to UCMMA, the main show since, and at the moment got a few problems going on, and hopefully they'll be sorted very soon, and I'll be back on the main show. Before that, I'm fighting International Fighting Championship on the 29 November, and it's 86 kg. And I have to cut my weight for that as well. So whatever's going to happen is going to happen, really. Let's find out. Fireworks for sure.
Yeah.
Out there.
No, I saw your first ever fight, and in that fight you were quite broad.
Yeah, I was huge. Yeah, yeah, definitely. Yeah, I was like more like chunky, like, you know what I mean. I wasn't an athlete. Like, obviously, I had no coach. I had nobody really. I just watched a few YouTube clips, and cardio wasn't too bad if you think about it. To last 10 minutes, in personal opinion, anyway.
It is definitely.
In my life, I never touched drugs, smoked, drink, never, hardly, to be honest with you. All I've done is work since early age. Obviously, I grew up in Spain most of my life, and you know, I grew up in Cheshire, my family as well, and moved to Spain, and lived in Pakistan for about 3-4 years as well, and that's it really. Yeah.
So what really sort of like, I mean, it's when you sort of, when I didn't see you for a while.
Sure.
Obviously, I saw the first fight. I wanted to come to it because obviously I'd like to support.
Definitely, yes.
You know what I mean? And my cousin Hassan was telling me about this.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and he's telling me, he goes, "Oh, this fight's coming up, almost fight," and I was like, Yeah, definitely. I'll be up for it. And I just totally lost track of it.
Yeah, definitely.
But I saw it on YouTube, and obviously at that time you were quite broad.
Yeah,
and stuff like that.
Yeah, I still had to cut weight for that as well, about 5-6 kilos, and I didn't have a clue how to cut weight. I'm not gonna lie about it. There's no point in it because I didn't have a clue about how you cut weight. I was just doing it like I knew how to fight, but I didn't know how to cut weight, how to train properly.
Yeah.
And I didn't have no ground game, but I still done decent. All right, I knew how to.
You've done well.
Yeah, and I had a bit of boxing apart from that. So
because he didn't drop you.
Yeah,
so
no, definitely. I'm still standing, and plus I learned a lot since. So I've been with Gary Banks, SWS Fight Club since, and also I will train at MMA Terror Squad Essex as well. For my coming far, hopefully they got great fighters up there like Umer Bullettooth is undefeated. They got Johnny, they got Ryan, and Danny Lawson, Sally. They got great fighters. Tommy Gunn has got a coming up fight as well. So good luck to you as well, Tommy, if you hear him. If you're listening to me.
To the Bangor show.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
No. But obviously talking about you, I mean, you've worked hard towards where you are now.
Yeah, definitely. I do train hard.
I mean, you can tell.
It's not easy after working 12 hours, and obviously it's all thanks to my coach because he takes me on one-on-one because of my work schedule as well. Obviously, MMA doesn't pay my bills, doesn't cover my rent, council tax, doesn't pay for my son or anything else. So I have to work 40 to 60 hours a week to keep it going, basically. Yeah. And
I heard a lot of money you give to charity as well.
Because MMA is not much money.
Yeah.
Between, I'm not gonna lie, grand, 15,000, 500, depends. So I'd rather send that money back to Pakistan, and we gave a lot of food away last time. My mum did, and I'll give my money to her, and she is the one deals with it basically. If it wasn't for my mum, I probably would not even be here today personally. I'd probably be dead. I'm not gonna lie about it because I had a lot of tough times over the years, and I'd rather keep it to myself personally, you know what I mean?
No. I mean, I can totally understand from where you come from because everyone has a tough time, but the way you've lifted yourself up and sort of, just made a wall where you've...
Yeah, definitely. I had to cut a lot of people. Yeah, definitely.
That's what I mean.
With you there.
You've cut a lot of people out. You've just concentrated on what you want to do and what you want to achieve.
Yeah, definitely.
And by looking at that belt over there, you've achieved quite a lot what people haven't achieved out there.
Yeah, of course. Especially the fight in the UCMA 30 that was against Colin Willoughby. That was my best performance so far. Even not the title, on the big show, a lot of pressure. A lot of people were saying around I was going to get knocked out. And, even on the internet tab website, he was the 94% favourite to knock me out. And only a 6% chance to win the fight. But he was a kid on Facebook. He was inboxing me every night. I don't know where he's disappeared now. He was praying for me every night. And his name was Muhammad Ali. And he was scared himself because people were going to hurt me. I didn't understand what he was saying personally anyway. And day before the fight, he said, whatever happens, make sure you do not give up. He said that to me basically, yeah.
Mashallah.
And I took the worst beating of my life in that fight. And I got my jaw broken as well during the fight as well. And I came back in the second round and dropped him and pulled out submission arm triangle choke. So
it's crazy because I saw that fight. I mean, this guy.
When I was talking, I couldn't remember what I was saying personally. I was walking in my underwear on the backstage. You can ask Gary Banks if you're Mr. Banks. Yeah, I was running around in my underwear. I wasn't there personally. I don't know what was going on.
It's just a natural buzz as well.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I was talking. I didn't feel like I had a broken jaw. But when I went home, I couldn't move my face. It got locked basically. Yeah, so there had to be operation done.
I mean, Sonny, I don't know if you've seen this fight, but I reckon you should definitely check this fight out.
I'm definitely going to check this fight
because
out.
I'll tell you what, this guy, when I saw this guy fighting you, I was like, wow, this guy's big.
He's a brilliant fight. If you check him out, every time he touches someone with the left hook, is good night.
Yeah.
And he called me flush on, and he on the first round, he gave me a good ground and pound from the guard as well. Obviously, I watched the fight a few times again, and he's a very good friend of mine now. I speak to him every day on the phone. And he's going to be coming down to SWS Fight Club, train with us as well, Colin will be. Yeah. And good luck to Colin as well for his upcoming fight. He's a great guy, personally, in the day.
So, I mean, obviously, as you said, the training, I mean, a lot of people don't understand the hard effort that goes into it.
Working. I mean, you feel sick sometimes. You can't bother. You don't even want to get out of the bed, personally. Your knees are swelled up. Every part of your body is hurting. And today, because it's not just like boxing. You have to is only one thing you have to do. Just box, isn't it? And cardio. Here you have to do wrestling, boxing, mix it up with the kickboxing, jiu-jitsu. You have to do a lot more. And in the fight, you never know what's going to happen as well. Because just in case, you think about it, if you're fighting a boxer, and if he doesn't finish you, you can take him on the floor. And the wrestlers, in my opinion, got the advantage. Especially if they know how to box as well, then you're in trouble.
Because it's an art at the end of the day.
Yeah, of course it is. Yeah, definitely.
The way you have to learn all this.
People say it's for thugs. No, it's not for thugs.
It's not.
Thugs are crackhead who sing around the corner, waiting to rob our elderly person. They are the thugs, really. And druggies, drug dealers, they are the people end of the day. Not like us. I'm a working man. I provide for my family end of the day. So, and all the youngsters around the country do look up to me as well, and I'm proud of that as well.
It must be such an honour as well, like, you know, because like so many kids follow you.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And you know they got all the support behind you.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, which is very, because you know what, some areas, like if someone's say an upcoming artist or someone's an upcoming